3, 2, 1, and liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket carrying the third space-based infrared system for the United States Air Force.
3、メインエンジンスタート。0、SRBA 点火、リフト。3、4、H-IIA ロケット32号機は、はい。
3, 2, 1, top. Et décollage VSS. Trois, deux, un, top. Allumage Vulcain. Allumage UAP, décollage.
3, 2, 1, 0, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of normal, 7, 8, 9, less than 6.
3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff of the Falcon 9 to the space station on the first commercial launch from Kennedy Space Center's historic Pad 39A.
Three, 2, we have ignition of the RD-180 main engine. 1, liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket carrying the NROL-79 mission for the National Reconnaissance Office.
Trois, deux, unité, top, allumage P80 et décollage.
Three, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff of Falcon.
SRBA 点火、リフトオフ。4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13。
RS-68A engine ignition, 1. And we have liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Delta IV rocket carrying the WGS-9 mission for the United States Air Force. What a great way to celebrate the Air Force's 70th birthday.
At full thrust.
3, 2, 1. Liftoff of Falcon 9, the world's first reflight of orbital-class rocket. Falcon 9, with the tower.
Three, 2, go for main engine start. 1, 0, and liftoff of the Atlas V rocket with Cygnus and the SS John Glenn, extending the research legacy for living and working in space.
Three, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff of Falcon 9.
3, 2, 1, top. Allumage Vulcain. Allumage EAP, décollage. Top, décollage, lift-off.
Trois, deux, un, top. Allumage Vulcain. Allumage des deux EAP et décollage Ariane 237.
3, 2, 1. And liftoff. The 100th liftoff from Launch Pad 39A as Falcon and Dragon take flight to the International Space Station.
First stage propulsion nominal.
3, 2, 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2,
S200 ignited,
plus 3,
vehicle liftoff.
plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7, plus 8, normal, plus 9, plus 10
We
seconds.
just heard the announcement, liftoff normal.
Before tracking, plus 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And we have ignition. We have positive thrust and liftoff of the ILS Proton launch vehicle with the Echostar 21 satellite on board.
The launch command has now been issued. Engine start underway. Turbo pumps coming up to flight speed.
Engine to the pumps at flight speed. Engines at maximum thrust.
And liftoff. Liftoff of the 67th Progress resupply vehicle.
伴随着巨大的轰鸣声，我们看到火箭托举着 DMX 射线调制望远镜卫星慧眼飞向太空，在那里，慧眼将成为我们中国人第一个真正意义上的太空望远镜。通过它，可以让我们更加深入地观察宇宙样貌，探索宇宙奥秘。
Liftoff normal. Before tracking.
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Lift off the Falcon 9. Prop AVI, RC, and GMC proceed at speed of 3.170 for post-launch flight operation.
3, 2, 1, top. Allumage Vulcain. Allumage EAP, décollage.
Three, two, one. Ignition. Lift off of Falcon 9. Falcon 9 is clear the tower.
Allumage P80, décollage.
Three, two, 1, 0. Liftoff of the Falcon 9. Falcon 9 is clear the tower. GC. Move to
3, 2, 1. And we have liftoff of TDRS-M on the Atlas V rocket from Space Launch Complex 41. TDRS-M, securing space-to-ground communication for NASA's low Earth orbit operations, including the International Space Station.
H-3 3号機を搭載した H-IIA ロケット35号機は平成29年8月19日午後2時29分00秒に3、
2、1 Lift off the Falcon
9. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff of the Minotour 4 rocket carrying the ORS-5 spacecraft for the United States Air Force.
3, 2, 1, 0, +1, +2, +3, +4, +5,
So
+6,
PSLV
+7,
liftoff.
+8, +9,
PSLV liftoff normal with ignition of the solid core booster and the 4 solid strap-ons.
3, 2, 1.
And we have ignition and liftoff of an ILS Proton launch vehicle with the Amazonas 5 satellite on board. Now, about 2 minutes after liftoff, the launch vehicle performs a roll maneuver.
Firing. The launch command issued. These engines now ramping up.
Engine, turbo pumps at flight speed, engines at max.
And liftoff. Mark Vande Hei, Alexander Mazurkin, and Joe Acaba lifting off and now on their way to the International Space Station.
3, 2, we have ignition of the RD-180 main engine, 1, and liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket carrying the NROL-42 mission for the National Reconnaissance Office.
Allumage Vulcain. Allumage des 2 EAP et décollage Ariane 239.
Three, two, one, 0.
Turbo pumps and engines up to flight speed. And liftoff. Liftoff of the 68th Progress resupply craft bound on a 2-day journey to the International Space Station.
3, 2, have ignition. And liftoff. Liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket carrying the NROL-52 mission for the National Reconnaissance Office.
Three, two, one, 0.
Three, two, one. Liftoff of Minotaur C carrying the SkySat and Dove satellites for Planet.
Attitude is nominal. Attitude remains nominal as the Castor 120 Stage 0 motor propels the 104-foot tall Minotaur C vehicle away from Vandenberg Air Force Base.
Trois, deux, un, top. Allumage P80. Décollage.
have ignition. Ignition to the ISS. Got engines at full power. Attitude and TVC are nominal.
Three, two, engine start, 1, and liftoff of Delta II and NOAA's Joint Polar Satellite System 1, making the U.S. a more weather-ready nation.
The Delta
Trois, deux, un, top. Allumage Vulcain. Allumage des deux EAP et décollage Ariane 240 Galileo Falcon 7.
3, 2, 1, and liftoff of the Falcon 9 rocket and Dragon spacecraft, filled with science and supplies for humanity's research outpost in low Earth orbit, the International Space Station.
SpaceX ascent commentary will be performed by several people. The propulsion engineer
Fires lit, the engines start to roar, and lift off. Scott Tingle, Anton Shkaplerov, and Norishiki Kanai on their way to the International Space Station.
Main engine start.
Main engine ignition.
H-IIA ロケット37号機は平成29年12月23日。
4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff, Falcon 9.
Vehicles cleared to tower.